Hi everyone, this is Dawn Olszewski and welcome to another episode of How'd She Do That? And today we're going to make this great heart punch art flower. Okay, so for this flower, this is actually two flowers stacked on top of each other, but they both use the same technique for the punch art. All right, and you'll need 8 of the larger ones, the purple ones, and that was punched with Stampin' Up's Full Heart Punch. Remember, you need 8 of those. And for the yellow one, you need 7, and that's this one. This is the Heart to Heart Punch by Stampin' Up as well. All right, and then this center, if you can see here, this is a little white here. That was punched with the 1/2-inch circle. So I've already pre-punched everything for you, so I'm going to show you how to put it together. Okay, so actually I'm going to punch one more out of our DSP here, which is the Flirtatious Specialty Paper by Stampin' Up. And this is one of the Wisteria Wonder colored designs, one of my favorite new colors this year from the In Color collection. And you can see what I've done is I've cut a strip of 12 by 2 inches. And I have punched these, I have turned my paper each time I've punched it to maximize the number of punches I can get out of it. So I'm just going to do the last one. And actually I'm stacking 2 because I find that with this kind of paper, because it's kind of more lightweight, gives us a little more stability, and it's able to take those 2 layers at the same time, so I'm a little more efficient as well. So there you go. Alright, so like I said, you need 8 of these. And come in closer. So what we're going to do is we need to fold them all in the same way. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold from this tip to essentially the halfway mark in this half of the side of the, the heart. Alright, so we'll just kind of gently roll it over here a little bit and work it till you get it kind of where you want. And there we go. And there's that half fold. And see how, basically I'm kind of trying to meet this rounded edge to the center of my flower there. So I'm going to fold that. I'm going to do that one more time to show you what I did. Okay, so actually on the back side it's going to look like this. So they come close to matching when they fold over. All right. We'll do it one more time. Fold it in half. And that's all you have to do. So I already have these pre-folded for us. I've got 8 of them here. And now we're going to start to assemble them. And when you assemble them, what you're going to do is you're going to put the adhesive on the back side of your heart and then attach it right over that. All right, see, we're going to cover that. So I keep my adhesive, I'm just using snail for this, and I just keep it on the outer edge here and place it right over there. So I'm going to do a couple of those for you so you can see how I did that again. And just layer it on top of that. Alright, so we're going to go all the way around and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. We're ready to put our last one on. I'm going to do that just like I normally do. Okay. But now we want to attach it to our first one here. So I'm going to flip it over and put my adhesive there and attach it. And there we go. So now you can see that it is a little bit popped up. That's all right. I just kind of push it flat a little bit and just make it go flat. So there we go. Isn't that cool? And so easy to do. Just minimal folding, 8 hearts, and you've got this really great looking flower. Now you could put your brad or some decoration in the middle or a punched out circle at this point, but this is where I wanted to add a little more pop, and so I decided to do the second flower. Okay, so here's the second flower. Once again, I punched it out of the Flirtatious Specialty Paper, And I am using this is Heart to Heart punch, and there's 3 sizes on here, and I'm using kind of this fat size because I thought I had a little more room for folding on this one. I don't know that I'd go a whole lot smaller than that one, but you could give it a try. All right, so what we're going to do is, once again, fold this. And I'm just, as you can see, I've got this all ready to go. I'm just going to slip in the last one here. Now, instead of 8 on this one, we're going to just do 7. All right? And that would be the other thing. If you want to try different size punches, you're going to have to experiment as to the number of hearts that you're going to need for that. So we'll slip this one on here. But it works the same way. You just put that on like we did on the other one. And we'll flip this around. Get it to go on there, and there we go. Once again, it's kind of popped up just a little bit, not as much actually on this smaller one. So cute, love it. Okay, to finish off our flower, what I did on the back side here is I punched out a 1 3/4 inch circle of cardstock, and I just adhered this on the back just to give it a little more stability, and it helped actually make it go flat a little bit. And this is going to help to actually when we're going to adhere it to the card. So on the little flower, I'm using a 3/4 inch. This is punched out of Wisteria Wonder. We'll go in a little bit here, and this is the back side of my flower. I'm just going to put it on the back here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is, this is my 1/2 inch circle of white, and I'm going to put my brad. Love these brads. These are the new printed designer brads. They only come in the new in colors for 2011 through 2013. So I'm going to, as you can see, I put that through. Okay, now I'm going to make a hole in here in the center of my flower, kind of wiggle it around a little bit. These prongs are a little wide, so we want to get our hole big enough to get them in there. Okay, I probably need a little bit bigger. There we go. All right, put that in. I have found on this little flower that sometimes one will sneak out like that, that purple. You can see that there. So all I do is I just take my trusty little paper snips and I just snip that off. All right. There we go. All right. Now I still want to put this prong all the way through to this one as well. So we're going to find the center of this one. Do the same thing, wiggle it open a little bit, then we'll put the prongs through that. There we go. And there. Isn't that cute? Oh, I just love this. So this was shared with me by one of my downline, Sue McDonough, and I just love that. And actually, she made a birthday card for me with it about a year ago, and I'm finally getting around to making it. Now, one last thing that I like to do is I like to fluff these up a little bit just to give it a little more volume. Okay, and you can do that with both of the flowers. Of course, it'll probably go flat a little bit if you mail it, but certainly you can personally deliver this card. But there, see, you get a nice, I like the look of that. So what I would do is I'd put some dimensionals on the back here and add it to our finished card. And there you go. Love it. So I hope you enjoyed the Heart Punch Art Flower, and stop by my blog for further inspiration at DOstamping with Dawn.com.